Hey, eins, zwei, drei. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back from the break. I still watching a TV on Metro Television. I had to bring my German part of me. I've been doing some rehearsals via YouTube. And I hope I got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. We're about to talk about something amazing. These two musicians who are doing some great stuff in Germany, and they are in Ghana for something amazing. Of course, the Crazy Keys and also Souly joining me, Manuel Yeboah and Franziska Jebings, right, from Germany, who will join us this afternoon to talk about their music and what they are here to do in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How do you rate my German?
Amazing.
Okay.
It is
1 to 10.
You're actually better than me, yeah?
10 plus.
Oh. 10 plus. Oh. How long did you rehearse that?
That was within 5 minutes. But it's good to have you on here. So reading about you, it's a mixture of pop and classic music, right?
Yeah.
Or
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So tell us about your collaboration, how you met, that you decided to do this together. So Souly, right? Let me start with you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. No, I think our music is more pop than classic.
Okay.
I think where the classics come from is my background.
Okay.
I used to be a classical singer,
Okay.
and then later discovered my passion for also pop singing. And especially since I made Crazy Keys, we are on the pop album together. We released it last month.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say it's classical music in there, but my roots are classical indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the transition for you from classical music to pop. I know a lot of people that it's very difficult for them to transcend from classical music or opera or whatever to the mainstream pop music thing. Was it very difficult for you?
Not really, because the transition phase for me was in gospel music. Like
Okay.
I started to sing gospel music in Germany,
Okay.
which for me kind of represented the transition between the classical and the pop. And being around in Ghana, you have so much Afro-pop around you all day long, so you have no choice than to dive deep into it.
True. Crazy Keys. How are you going in Libya? Just
May I gun it, but please, my tree is very bad.
But tell us about your journey in the first place to Germany and evolving around music and how you came into contact with Souly and the decision to work together.
Okay, so my journey to Germany has been for like our album, the Showtime album, which she said we just released last month. And we just had to go to Germany to, do the video because the song is talking about Berlin, particular song.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and me and the Souly we met here in Ghana at the German Day at the residency of the German ambassador where Ochiame Kwame was performing, and she did a song with Ochiame Kwame.
Oh,
so
nice.
this
In
is how.
In LA.
Yeah. Tutu Bovi.
Yeah, so that's how we met,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. You play the keys and sing also.
Yeah, I play the keys, I sing, and I produce all the songs on the album.
Oh.
From arrangement to, songwriting. Yeah, but the songwriting, we
do
it's a
that
collaborative work, yeah.
Okay.
So before meeting her, you were an independent artist.
Yes.
And she's also an independent artist. So you guys came together because of
Yeah.
the album.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been doing music?
So I've been doing music since the age of 5 years.
Okay.
But professionally, I did it from the age of 18 years.
Okay.
I've played for played for most of the artists in Ghana and outside as well. I've been Ochiame Kwame's music director for a couple of years. I've played for J.W. Ambule, Joyous Celebration, Patrick Duncan.
Oh. You're an industry artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, what have we been like?
Yeah.
He doesn't even look old.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to calculate, like
The people
you've worked with and all
Yeah,
that, and for years.
Yeah, it's weird. Most of the people I've
I'm
worked
tempted
with
to ask how old you are, but I know you won't answer, so.
You can guess though if you want to
He's
guess.
older than he looks, I can say.
Wow.
A joyous celebration.
Yeah, Patrick Duncan, the guy who's sang Pindu.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been his keyboard player in South Africa for a couple of years. I've been featured there.
Interesting.
Cindy Thompson, Dinah Hobson. I mean, JWM, so many
You are
of them. I can't
47.
even.
47.
Nowadays. That's too much for me.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm sure everybody on the table is hearing of you for the very first time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Or maybe you has it always been Crazy Keys, or you
It's
had
always been Crazy Keys. It's
Okay.
just that I've always been
it
behind the
Okay.
artist. So as music director and as keyboard player,
Okay.
I've always been at the background, making sure the music of those artists are solid on stage. Yes.
So how did you now decide that you want to be in the limelight? You want people to see
Yeah.
what you also have?
Well, I wouldn't say I decided I want to be.
Okay.
I think it's destiny.
Yeah.
Because since for all these years I've been playing for the artists, each time I get new songs and I record them and put them down. And I think this was a time for those songs to come out because music for me is a way of communicating. I'm a very shy person, right? I don't like to talk in public. So music is one of the ways for me to really, really communicate and express myself. Yeah, so
Wow, that's
Just
good.
to show how we only focus on the musicians,
Yeah.
and not those who really put things together. I
Yeah.
mean, when a song is a hit, we just, oh, this artist is good and all that, but a lot really goes into it. So
Behind the scenes.
I'm glad you're coming out and having interviews and saying all
yeah,
this.
that's great. Now that
Yeah.
you and Souly Bird
Bird,
are
yeah.
putting this
Yeah.
together. So the album Showtime. Let's get into the album straight. That is your first album together, working together.
Yes, together, yeah.
Right. How long did it take to put that together? How many songs are on there?
Well, there's 13 tracks on it.
Okay.
And I would say it took us 6 months to put it all together.
Okay.
I mean, the songs were already in his head when we started the project.
Okay.
So he's the musical genius behind all those tracks.
Okay.
He composed them, he wrote them, he produced them tone by tone himself. And when I came in, it was just just for fun that we started to make one duet together, just for the sake of doing something together on the album. And we were so happy about this song that we decided to make more. And then instead of 8 tracks, which were supposed to be on the album, we ended up with 14. And we said, this is too much, so we
we
kicked
had
one
to do
out.
actually one.
One out. You had mentioned earlier that you started as a gospel musician.
As a classical singer.
Yes,
the
but you
gospel
still.
transition was in Germany in short with,
Okay.
with the gospel choirs.
Yeah, so that is what I wanted to understand. That what's the message that you put or you're trying to put across with your songs? If it is still about, it's still gospel in that sense, or what exactly is the message?
Well, the message is as multicolored as the songs are. You will hear very, very soulful ballads on the album, but you will have the big dance hits there as well. So there is not only one message in it, but if there's a main message, I would say it's a very consoling, positively inspiring album.
Educative.
Which takes you from every level of where you are. Like if you're deep down there, there's a song, Let It Go. Like it's very consoling. If you're already up there, it's saying something beautiful. You just have to keep the wave rolling for it to arrive at the good coast that you choose to be your coast, your home, your destiny. So I think the main message is the internationality of the music. So the universality, the universal character of music, I would say. This you can hear in the music teacher song, which talks in several languages about that music can be understood everywhere you are, no matter which language you speak.
Okay, so when you were writing the songs, who were your target audience?
Well, that's a difficult question. For me, music is, I don't really like target.
Were you looking at the African market or international? Because Berlin is so international.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
the-
the thing.
The other song too, that the
Yeah.
title sound international,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sounds of Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like communicating, like you are focusing on the whole
Yeah.
continent.
Not really the Ghanaian.
Yes, exactly. So we want our message to reach the world. We don't want anyone to be left out. So for the people who know me, I'm always the guy who doesn't want to be boxed. Yeah. So we decided to make the album reach
Everyone. Okay.
on earth.
So-
So on the album, when you listen to some of the rhythms, it even has some Arabic rhythm, Indian like different, diverse. Yeah.
Okay.
And if I may speak for you, Crazy Keys, I don't see.
Yes, please.
And I don't see you first targeting someone and then writing a song. The song, the melody comes to your mind, no matter who the target might be, and then it's just flowing.
Flows, okay.
And then I would say, when I hear the songs, it's more like a little. If we have to choose between old and young, it's more the young people because
Okay.
there's a lot of danceable stuff
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
The Berlin song is more for the cooler, younger generation than for my parents' generation, for instance. But there's also some songs like Paris, for instance.
Yeah.
All the people that I know that are more, they love it. Like it's a hymn for them and
Yeah.
it's very melodic. It reminds us of the French chanson culture also. Chanson, that's the old like generational music in France.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can't box this album anywhere.
And it has
But then
different
again-
languages.
Right. Apart from the language, the melodies, I'm thinking of the message. Is the message something that is probably you had your own experience, so you are sharing a story of your life, or it's something that you think people can relate? This is something that can encourage. Though I think you talked about encouragement when someone is down and all that. But what is the story or the message really?
Well, for me, it's both. First of all, is some of the songs are written inspired by our own life situations.
Okay.
Like one of the songs called, which one? Let It Go. Let It Go it's a song that came out of my own experience when it comes to relationship, family. The song talks about letting go of your past, of the painful past. So this song came out of my situation,
Right.
and as well as I also thought, well, other people would as well relate to it.
Almost every song, I would say, relates to our personal bios.
Yes.
Like Paris, for instance, I did most of the lyrics, and while looking for lyrics, I just imagined my life in Paris, going back to some typical situations that we would have every day, and then the lyrics are there. Then another song, Something Beautiful, after he wrote his beautiful ballad, Let It Go, I was so impressed. I had goosebumps when I first heard it. And then out of this mood, I said, oh, please, can't you write a nice melody for me as well, like a ballad? And then he sat down at the piano and said, like, I would do something beautiful for you. And the song
And that was the song.
And that was the
Something
chorus.
The moment the title came out, I just started playing, and the whole song was born.
It became something beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great.
But you left out the most powerful song when it comes to your bio.
Which one?
Gold?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have
I think
to
that's
tell
the
that.
first
Yeah,
song.
that's the
Okay,
first song.
Yes, that's the first song. We have a song called Gold, and Gold is talking about the fact that when you see gold, it doesn't have any bruises or burnt after being through fire.
Yeah.
And this is how, for me, I really relate to it because I've been through a lot in life. And some people see me and think, well, this guy doesn't have problems, and I'm sure a lot of people would relate to it as well. Yeah, so it says I don't look like what I've been through in life. So
that's what
That's
happens.
what gold-
Gold.
Yes.
It goes through all that, but at the end of the day, you see the nice thing. You
Exactly.
don't see all the things.
you don't
went
see
through.
all the
Okay, so that's amazing. We heard the background and all that. You released the album. Tell us the reactions from friends, from family, from the socials where you've posted them.
Wow, quite overwhelming. We just had the opportunity to present parts of it at the next National Day, which was just 1 week ago.
Okay.
So we had a big show with our Showtime band this time. So 1 year later, 1 year after meeting, we had the first big show and presenting the album. And after it, the reaction of people was like, oh, the songs, like every single song is different than the other one. It's so diverse. It's very impressive, and I can always point at him and say, talk to that guy.
The feedbacks are amazing. Like she said, very overwhelming. You know, it feels so good that people appreciate the work you do.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Fantastic. Now, I mean, as we draw a conclusion on our conversation, tell us what's the plan for the coming months? What's the thing like? Are you going to Germany to promote it? Are you moving around? Of course, you're doing this as we have right now, but what really should we be expecting from you?
Well, I think my main wish for this album is to first see the world, to really go out there and to reach people, for them to see the richness in the music and to just have fun with it, to vibe with it, to cry with it, to laugh with it. This is my main wish. And of course, I mean, it is a big opportunity for every artist to go out there, to do concerts, to go to Europe and to some festivals, to travel around Ghana and to play the music here to our friends. Everything is possible.
Fantastic, crazy.
Yeah, so we just want to reach the world with our music. You know, share the messages of the song with the world. So we're working on different stuff like tours and all that. So.
All right, so you heard from them, guys. This is amazing. I mean, to have two genius people coming together to create music, it always comes out best. So go check it out. It is on all platforms, right?
Yes, all music platforms.
So Showtime album is on all platforms. Just put in the Crazy Keys
and the Souly Bird. Showtime.
You find that Showtime album and go stream it, go support them, and let's push them so they get out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon and being a part of our show. Wish you the very best, and we'll always hear anytime you come back to Ghana or you have any rounds to do, just hit us up, and we got you. Right?
Thank you so much for
no
having
German
us.
for us.
No German. Say bye-bye.
Goodbye in German. Cheers.
That's my favorite word.
Okay. Cheers. Okay, cheers. Cheers. All right, so we're Showtime.